Be warned, it's intense.
Introduce me, Roger.
No joke, after I watched the movie called Us, I will run of my wife if I see myself wearing a red suit while holding a scissor. That will scare a crap out of me. Hello, spooky everyone, and what the search? 这首歌的我们的本 Nick Cage Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 and Kim Puzzle of Fan 2001. Before we get this spooky video started, I'm gonna give me a drink of water before I do too many pausing and too many stuttering. Okay, we're good? Alright, here we go. So I want to go back to my another Halloween review week, which I review some horror movie, like always. So we are almost done in my next one, which is another Late Night with the Devil. Sorry guys, so tonight I am doing a movie review of Us. It came out the year of 2019. The same year they give us The Avengers Endgame, Frozen 2, more like Frozen Peak, Joker 1, and of course Nightfall, and one of my favorite horror films that came out from that year, which is none than Ready or Not. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's get this scary video started, shall we? It's spooky time. So, after I saw the critic and the audience rating on this film got me attention. Honestly, guys, not just that. I saw a TV spot during the Super Bowl, and I gotta say, but it was a very interesting TV spot. Yup, way more interesting than Scary Story That Tell in the Dark, which is the one film I will not watch while I'm eating, because after I heard Grace One say that, don't worry, if I watch that film, I won't eat while watching that film. I heard that film is disturbing as crap. Yup, even disturbing than Hereditary and Midsommar. Anyway, guys, so what do I think about this Jordan Peele movie called Us? I gotta say, do you remember when I said that Ready or Not was my favorite horror film that came out in 2019? Well, I take that back. After I watched this film, Us is my new favorite horror film that came out in 2019, because this film was really scary, like really scary. I do not want to see myself wearing a red suit while holding the scissor, honestly. Yeah, honestly guys, I saw a unboxing video by Black Nerd Comedy, and he was unboxing that giant scissor, and I was like, put that scissor down. That scissor is dangerous. I don't understand why Universal was shipping to that house that Black Nerd Comedy was having. Honestly, guys, it's scary enough that you got a Happy Death Day to You box, but now you tell me that they give you a giant scissors. That giant scissor is freaking dangerous, and you should put it on the case and put a code on it, just in case that knucklehead won't break it and use that scissor for doing something with people, which I can't say, like, no YouTube and parent are watching this video. So, yeah, honestly, this has to be one of my favorite films that came out in 2019, horror genre. But only horror genre, because this film is in my top 5 favorite film that came out in 2019, and this film is honestly one of my favorite horror film that came out in 5 years ago. Yup, even better than Ready or Not. So do I have any flaws about this film? None. I have so many positive more than negative. Because let's get the positive, let's get the rating, and then this video will be over with. So the story, I was really interested of the concept, because I have never seen a horror film that you saw a family and you saw another family, which is themselves, but this time it's a scary version of themselves. They wear the red suit while holding the scissors and making creepy noises. I don't want to make creepy noises, which I already know is the point of this videos, but my buddy Chris is asleep, so I gotta keep my voice down. So that's why I won't make noises. So let's get on to guys. Let's continue where we left off. So, on the guy, again, I do enjoy the story. The story was very interested, and this is a way more original horror film that Jordan Peele ever did next to Get Out. And the characters, I was really having fun of these characters, and this has to be one of the best written characters I ever seen for Jordan Peele. Of course, one of my favorite characters in the entire film. Of course, I'm talking about Red. Yeah, that's her name. Her name is Red. The same actress that she was in Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and of course she was in that latest 2024 movie called A Quiet Place Day One, which that is the two in the world movie I watched featuring her actress. And I gotta say, but her performance was really awesome. Red is my favorite character in this film. And Jordan Peele as the father, like his name is Funhouse Noah. Yeah, Funhouse Noah, honestly, he's a hilarious character. Every single time he do some jokes, honestly guys, his joke was really funny. And the kiddos, honestly, I gotta say, but the kid, like Poodle and Yumbi, I gotta say, but they're great characters. But their creepy self, I don't want to wake up at middle of the night when I see myself as a scary version of me. I will run for my freaking life, and I'll have mom join me. Anyway, guys, so the score. I gotta say, but the score scared the crap out of me. It go, ha, 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 ha. Oh my goodness. That is the type of score I'm just gonna run for my freaking life. Because that is honestly one of my second favorite horror theme I have ever seen behind was Saw theme. Saw theme will forever be my favorite horror theme ever, honestly, because that theme of the Saw movie was really iconic, honestly. So yeah. And the acting. I gotta say, but the acting is no cringeworthy. The acting was really Oscar-worthy, honestly, at this point. And the cinematography and the production design, they did a real great job with the cinematography and production design. And Jordan Peele direction, I like his direction. I like he put this horror film as not a generic horror film. This is not your typical jump scare horror film. This film is a very different horror film, and you can see why Jordan Peele is the king of horror director icon. The same with the horror director who made The Shining, and of course the horror director who brought you Thanksgiving and The Green Inferno, which is the one movie I ain't watching it, and you cannot force me to. And the climax, I gotta say, but the climax was really brutal and really gruesome at the same time. And anyway, guys, so honestly, we have to talk about the ending. Oh my goodness, when we saw a Red character's true colors. I won't spoil the ending, but when you saw the ending, that was got to be one of the best ending I have ever seen for a Jordan Peele movie. And Jordan, great job by making this film. So overall, guys, Us was a very scary movie. It has to be one of my favorite horror films that came out in 2019, next to Ready or Not, and some other horror film that I might check it out in 2019, but I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, guys, so my number 3 is Zombieland Double Tap. My number 2 is Ready or Not, and this film is in my number 1 as my favorite horror film that came out in 2019. So if you want me to do my ranking on every horror film that came out in 2019, I would definitely do that, but I might watch all the horror film that came out in 2019. So let's see, time to tell. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna give this peak scary movie a 10 out of 10. This is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I'm giving this a very terrifying movie a seal of Nick awesomeness. If you see yourself dressing up in a red suit while holding the scissors, my advice is run for your freaking life, please. I'm begging you. Sorry, guys, that was my movie review of Us. So I will cut that one part when I was stuttering and pausing, which nobody wants to see that for my review, honestly, at this point, in daily basis. So tell me about your opinion on this film on the comment section below. So first I saw Get Out. First I watched Get Out, which is 7 years. And of course I watched Us. So the only Jordan Peele movie I might check it out, which is another Nope, which I heard that horror film is all about. It's all about based on the very first movie ever made. Of course, I'm talking about the black guy was riding on the horse. Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but we're going to call it that. Sorry, guys. So stay tuned for my next Halloween spooky review, which is another Late Night with the Devil, which I heard that film was pretty darn good. So that would be my alley. Sorry guys, so this is Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible Fans as 1 signing off, and I don't want to see myself dressing up in a red suit while holding the scissors and making scary noises and killing people.